Jesus has reached his arms down to you. He says, come to me, all of you who are weary and heavy laden. We talked about that last night. And I will give you rest for your soul. Guys, let me tell you, you don't have to live with the sin that's in your life anymore. You can hand it over to Jesus and you can walk away knowing that his grace is sufficient for you and that you don't have to carry that burden anymore. It was a burden, look at me, it was a burden that you were never meant to carry. It was always meant to be on him. Some of you, before you walk out these doors tonight, need to do business with God. Because God is reaching down. He is offering you a hand up. He is offering to you, the everlasting God of the universe, he is offering you a way out of your sin. You don't have to leave this room tonight the same person that walked in. That's how big God's grace is. You don't have to cover up the crack in the glass anymore and watch it spread. You can stop it right there. God can give you a new windshield to look out of that's clean and it's undefiled so that you can know the direction that you're going that leads you directly to him. As you sit in your seat tonight, some of you are thinking about that. You're thinking about a sin in your life. You're thinking, you know what, God doesn't want me. God doesn't know what I've done. I've hid it well enough. The God of the universe walked into the garden and asked Adam where he was. And Adam thought he could hide. God knew exactly where Adam was. He wanted to give Adam an opportunity to do the right thing. Some of you tonight need to do the right thing. Some of you need to, for the first time ever, and let me tell you, if you do it once, you don't have to do it again. Some of you need to turn your sin over to Jesus. You need to trust Christ. You need to say, God, I am sorry for the dumb stuff I've done. I have lived for me. I've done my life all about me. It's about me and getting mine. And it's never been about you. Some of you need to say, God, forgive me the sin in my life. Save me from all of this junk, all of these burdens. Some of y'all some of y'all have already made that decision. But you're doing really stupid stuff. And you're trying to justify it, you're trying to hide it. And you think you can hide from holy God. God created you. It said before he formed the foundation of the world, he thought of you. He created you. There is nobody in this world that knows you like the one who knit you together. Quit running from God tonight. He's the everlasting God of all the universe, and all he wants is to go back to play catch with you in the backyard every evening, the way it was meant to be. Some of you need to exchange the prickly fig leaves for the garments made by the King. I want to give you the opportunity to do that. Why don't you guys bow your heads and close your eyes? Some of y'all need to do business with God. And you need to do it before you leave this place tonight because it would be really, really easy for you to walk out the back doors and just pretend that this didn't happen and pretend that your heart's not beating a little faster right now. Pretend that God's not really speaking to you. You can try to cover it. You can try to put your earbuds in and forget that it happened. But here's the thing. God knows you intimately. And if you're feeling that way tonight, that's a thing called conviction. There is a little switch inside of you that when you're doing something stupid, that the Holy Spirit can say, you know what, you need to grow up. You need to quit living for yourself and start living for me. So I want to ask But I want to ask, is there somebody in this room who's dealing with sin and dealing with some issues? And you can just say, you know, Patrick, I know you don't know me. I know you don't know my story. I know you've only been here a couple days. But you know what? What you say sounds plausible and sounds logical and it sounds like it could be right. Maybe I don't completely know if Jesus is the answer for me, but I do know that I'm struggling. And I'd like you to pray for me. On 3, I'm going to ask you to raise your hand. I want you to put your hand up. I want you to put it right back down. Because I'm going to be able to see. If that's you and you want me to pray for you, I'm going to do that. That's free. Doesn't cost you anything. So that's you on 1, 2, 3. Raise your hand. Put it back down. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay, good. All right. So that's great. I'm going to pray for you here in just a minute. But what about you? What about if you're here tonight and you say, you know what, Patrick, I've been to church, I've gone to church, or maybe I haven't been to church before, and you know, I'm kind of new to this whole deal, but I do know this, that I don't have Jesus in my life. Jesus has never forgiven me. I've never asked him to forgive me of the sin of my life, and you know what? I need that. I need to make that decision tonight because I don't want to leave this place tonight knowing that if I were to die without him, that I would spend eternity in hell, and I want heaven, and I want everything that comes with it, because that's what redemption's about. If that's you tonight, if you know for certain that you are dying and going to hell, and you want to know Jesus Christ as your Savior, and you want to make that decision tonight, I'm going to ask you on 3. I want you to put your hand up, and I want you to keep it up for just a minute. It's a very brave thing for you to do. It's not easy. It takes a lot of courage to do that, especially around your friends and around your small group and all that. On 3, I want you to raise your hand if that's you. If you want to make that decision to become a Christian tonight. On 3, raise your hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Awesome. All right. It's really brave. It's a brave decision. So here's what we're going to do. You put your hands down. Here's what we're going to do. Some of y'all need to release some of your burdens. College leaders, I want you to look at me for just 1 second. In just a minute, we're going to have a time of response. We're going to have a time of commitment to Christ. The guys are going to play. You're going to see some of your kids that are going to come up here, and they need to release some burdens. And some of y'all need to come up and be praying with them, praying over them. I'm going to trust y'all to do what you do. Maybe you have a student that needs to make that commitment tonight to become a Christian. You guys, if that was you, if you're one of those that raise your hand, I'm going to ask you to pull your college leader aside. Y'all can go out in the hallway. Y'all can talk about Jesus a little bit. But I'm going to pray a little bit over you, if that's all right. And then I'm going to turn it over to Stephen. I'm going to let him and the band kind of lead you through this time of commitment. Some of y'all need to come over to the altar tonight and you need to put things right. And even if it's just, you just ask God to forgive you the dumb stuff that's in your life. You need to respond to him. Let me pray for you and then we're going to get started. Father, we love you so much, and I thank you for these students. And God, I thank you for their brutal, blunt honesty. I thank you, God, that they are not just concerned by what others would think. God, they want to boldly step out. They want to boldly follow you. And they want to boldly serve you. God, they want to restore relationships to one another. They want to be restored to you as well. God, I pray that you would give them in this moment the boldness to come down and to lay their concerns at the feet of Jesus, and that you would be glorified by what you hear, God. You would forgive sin and you would restore people back to yourself, God, because you are the everlasting God who loves us so much that you gave your son Jesus. God, you watched your son Jesus die so that you didn't have to watch your children die, and that we can spend eternity with you. Father, be glorified now. Give these students boldness. do great things tonight. We pray these things in your son's name. Amen. Guys, let's stand.